Good evening. Wow, I'm late.
OCD man.
Yeah, I had to get all the windows open and everything. You'd think I was driving as slow as I am tonight, huh? So, good evening, everyone.
You think you're flying a plane? As many freaking different things you had to do.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. As you know, I'm here by myself tonight. I don't know if any of you knew, but Mike is unavailable. He went to go buy some coins.
And he skipped out at the last minute because he's going out of town tomorrow.
And yeah, he's going, I think, Baltimore. So I want to say hi to Ted Smith, Mysterian, Greg Chapman, Wolf Tracks, Ashes, Gold Dragon, Jet Mech is here as well. Great Scott. Oh, I don't know if I said your name or not, but hello again. And then me, Ty McFadden. Hello, Yoke fan. Ben Stacking, Kevin Harthorne, and Marco Polo.
Oh, Marco Polo's got a question already.
Buy up gold and silver. I know, right?
Marco Polo said
silver gold keeps dropping. Before we start answering the questions, please put 3 question marks in front of your questions so they may easily be seen. And we want to thank everybody for being here. Please hit the thumbs up. And if you're not already following us, follow us. Where's this gnat coming from?
I don't know.
I'm going to get it. If it flies in front of me, I'm
all right, well, I got a question for you.
Let's hear it.
Since gold and silver spot price keep dropping, what effect will this have on buyers' premiums? I saw ASE premiums up over 7 already. Yeah, they've been there.
The wholesalers are have a premium of +8 and some change right now. So yeah, they're man, this thing's driving me crazy.
There's I know.
One net in the whole house, and it's right in here with us.
Macked myself trying to get it.
They are over $8. It's right on boom arm. I'm gonna shake that. I missed them. Anyway, silver premiums over $8 for 2025s are almost $6 for random date. So yeah, they're up a little bit. As the silver continues to drop, yes, the premiums may raise because some of the people are going to want to try to at least get part of their money back because, as you know, silver was up near $55. So, yeah, we're losing money. I keep selling all the time, losing money. I'm selling them again tomorrow over on Whatnot, and I don't expect to make money. I expect to give it away.
It's not just keep plummeting. It's teeter-tottering, man.
No, it's down to 47. Yeah, it keeps teetering between 47 and 50. But it seems like every time I'm fixing to have an auction, yeah, it goes closer to 47. I got lucky Monday night, didn't I?
Yeah, high gold dragon, hyper circuit.
We did all right there. Oops, wrong one. Right now, gold is sitting at 39.40, 39.42. Ask on Kitco, and bid 47.13 and 47.25. Ask on silver at Kitco.
Hi, Doug Shipley.
Platinum sitting with an ask of 15.34. Palladium is 14.09. So yeah, that's pretty cheap. Pretty cheap. Ben Stacking's here.
Wolf Tracks.
Big Rocky. So yeah, so guys, your questions are going to fuel the chat tonight. Normally we're a little bit more people than this. It's like people didn't know Mike was going to be here. I know
Mike said, I'm not going to be here. I said, don't go see Keith.
That's probably what it is. What's up, Iron Jim? How are you, my friend? So, yeah, your comments will help fuel. I can talk about the silver and gold a little bit, and I can answer your questions to the best of my ability. But I am just a guy, and I'm only going to be able to talk about so much before I start repeating myself.
Good evening, Amy.
Again, silver and gold keeps dropping.
Hello, AG. I mean, I don't see it's necessarily dropping. It's teeter-tottering. I say it's teeter-tottering. I don't think it's dropping. It's teeter-tottering.
I think it keeps dropping. It's just every time we want to sell it, it drops.
But it doesn't keep dropping. It's teeter-tottering. It keeps coming back a little bit, and then it goes down a little bit.
Yeah,
it comes back. It's playing teeter-tottering.
Yeah, it comes back when we're not having auctions, and then it drops right before our auctions. It's pretty well how it is. So anyway, I got Miss Scoring Crew sitting right over here.
I don't know.
Over there.
Says they have a 1977 D $50. What's the price if you sell it? Well, you probably could spend it.
You can spend that one unless you got an uncirculated. I think there might be a no FG on that particular one.
Unless it's some kind of error, you can spend it.
Yeah, usually when I'm searching through halves and coin row hunting, I sit there and the one thing I always look for on the half dollars, and it's mostly in the 70s all the way up until about 82. I look to see if there's an FG, and I look for doubling in We Trust. Those are the two things I look for when I search a box that has everything else. I mean, some of it's pretty cool, but yeah, well, of course I look for the silver, but it's not as easy to find. Yeah, you're gonna have to do something with her. Here, you're gonna get her. She's gonna walk behind me.
I'm gonna just grab her. Hi, J Dog.
My coo. What's happening with platinum? Well, there's not a big demand for platinum right now, Gold Dragon. I think that could be part of what is happening. The industrial demand, as you know, they haven't been in automobiles for quite a while in the extent that they used to be in the catalytic converters and stuff. And people don't see it as much of an investment vehicle, like silver and gold. It's moving a lot more. So, and platinum, it'll start going up and start going down. You need to take her out of here.
Then somebody said, "Are you a buyer of the Marine Pretty Eagle next week?"
Shut that door, please.
Probably not.
If I can get one, I'll buy one for myself. I miss the Navy. I don't have that one, but I don't always think about it when it comes available.
Somebody said, "Where's a good-looking brother?" Right here.
I know, right?
Right here.
No, it's not me. I'm not a good-looking brother. I'm just a guy. Ted Smith.
What's your opinion of the lawsuit with SD Bullion?
I knew that was coming.
It's BS.
I'm going to make it a point real clear. I don't want to cover this topic for a long time. I did see some stuff over in Spags and also on Uncle Sal. And there's other people making videos as well. Those are the two that we've seen. My opinion about this, it's a frivolous lawsuit because all those guys that advertise for SD Bullion, where they are SD Bullions, where they sponsor their channels, these guys get paid. They don't tell you they're the lowest price on everything. There's no low price guarantee. Therefore, it's just somebody, and they don't even realize what they're doing when they're filing this lawsuit. It's a class action suit.
So that means they're trying to get a bunch of other people.
So basically, that means they're only going to get the difference, and the lawyers are going to spend the time so they can get the billable hours to find out what the difference was between what you paid and what you should have paid if it was at the lowest price. So let's say it nets 50 million bucks, and you got 1 million people or something like that, just something crazy.
Yeah, 1 million people that joined the train.
And the lawyers are probably going to bill out about 40 million of that 50. So first off, a class action suit, if it's not that much of a difference, it's not going to work for you to file with it. But it's frivolous because nowhere do any of them say they are the lowest on everything guaranteed. And the channels that are sponsored,
their logo says lowest price, period.
But it doesn't say guaranteed. And all of those guys tell you shop around. And the channels, I don't believe they have been named yet in any type of lawsuit. And this started in July. And if they were liable, these channels, they would sit there and they would have already been served with
most of the freaking channels don't even say they're the lowest. They're just like, hey, check them out. You can get silver at spot if you're a first time buyer.
But as far as Silver Seeker, I tell him to always he always says shop around. So.
Hello, Ida.
So yeah, there's that.
Hello, Emil. Getting behind.
Mr. Washington are the best. Are the newest SAEs more expensive? Yes, they are. $25. J-Dog, what's up, my friend? How are you?
I just picked up 40 generic silver rounds for $45 each. Good deal, or should I try to shoot for less? Well, I mean, it's
dude, I'd pay $45 in a minute right now. It's
less than spot, so yeah.
I wouldn't hesitate paying $45 right now. How do I hit them buttons over there? It don't work.
Yeah, like even when I'm purchasing, like if I'm looking for like a coffee maker, I literally go and look all over the place and see who has the best deal for like what I'm looking for. Like, so if you don't look, you just trust whatever somebody says, then you're stupid.
Hey guys, you just hit that button once on that like. I don't like the way they do that. It's just flipping back and forth.
Somebody said Red Bull had to settle a frivolous lawsuit because after all, Red Bull doesn't actually give you wings.
Yeah, they actually said Red Bull gives you wings. Yeah.
If you don't exercise, Red Bull could give you like
yeah, it could give you the arm
flap.
Yeah, the arm flap wings. But yeah, that lawsuit, it probably won't go nowhere.
It's like the person that burnt themselves
because
they put their coffee on the dashboard.
Yeah, but then again, McDonald's did get sued for quite a bit.
I don't know. Like literally, the law tells you if you're unaware of the law and you break the law, it says ignorance doesn't get you out of having to like pay a fine or taxes.
No, it doesn't.
So
ignorance of the law is no excuse.
But I mean, it's in California, so they could probably sue you for.
Well, I don't know. It's every state has their own things they do. Yeah.
Keith has the best deal on AARP memberships.
I don't know about y'all now.
Yeah, smart water. Yeah, what is that? They had some kind of water. You bought this like water filtration system, and it like took apart and put back together like the ions in your water, and it's supposed to like make you healthy and stuff.
Well, you could just throw it in the microwave and it'll get took together and put apart when they nuke it.
Yeah, well then you're getting radiation too.
Well, it still gets taken apart and put back together. Got me a big red cup of water tonight.
Hi, Yoke Fan, Mustang Dave, Point Curious, Farm Dog.
I don't really know what to talk about except for the fact that I'm losing money on silver, and I'm sure a lot of people are losing money. But what you have to remember about the silver going down is you don't lose money on it if you don't sell it for less than you paid. Even if it's lower than it was last week and you're like, oh, I could have got 54 a couple weeks ago, and now I can only get 40, 45, 47. If you didn't pay 45, you still ain't lost money. You just didn't get all the money out of it that you could have a couple weeks ago. And that gets me a lot. People will come in our coin shop and they'll want to sell me something. I'll say, it's worth this. I sell it for this. I'll pay you this, right? And I'm like, oh, if it's worth $50, I want 55. I mean, there's a sense of trying to get too much money.
Yeah. So Oil Khan, the odds are your 77D is only worth 50 cents. That's the odds.
Penny Scout says, where do you get your direct fit capsules from? This is by far the nicest capsuling for any coin I have. Your brother got it from a brown box. It's all I can remember. I get them from a brown box too.
And then Tom Oscar said, with gold spot prices increasing, is it possible that the melt value can ever be worth more than the numismatic value of pre-33 gold coins?
Okay, I'm having... What'd you say now?
With gold spot increasing, is it possible that the melt value can ever be worth more than the numismatic value of pre-33 gold coins?
It already is.
Yeah, it does that all the time.
Gold is worth more. So you get an MS 60 to 63, you're going to get melt for it because that's more than the numismatic value at this level. I remember when Walkers and Morgans and all them shot up over the generic price. Like, you could used to be able to buy BU Walkers for $10, $15. I had boxes where I had $12 coated on them. And when silver was 50 back in 2011, I went and offed a bunch of them for $50. BU ones, because it just wasn't going nowhere.
Kind of coiny said, Keith, I just bought some copper cents, $25 or 25, I don't know, is it
$25 boxes for 30? Was I stupid? Kind of corny. I guess it just depends on what year they were and where they uncirculated. Because if they weren't uncirculated,
well,
you could have done better.
Copper, so I mean,
copper. No, you didn't do bad if they're copper. No, because copper cents worth what, 2.5, 3 cents a piece. So you did all right. You just can't melt them yet, Fred.
Doug Wagner, member for 33 months. The squirrels are real.
Link says picked up at 1879S Morgan MS66 225. That's not a bad coin. Not for that price. I think that was a great price, Link.
Yeah, and then Marco Polo says I keep hearing that what keeps dealers up at night is shipping theft. UPS, FedEx, and USPS have many thefts. Is that true or something else? Well, I mean,
I do not ship 1 ounce gold coins. I mean, maybe it sets me apart from other people because of that very reason, Marco Polo. There's a lot of theft in the shipping.
If you have insurance, then
it's still a hassle trying to claim it. Yeah, the insurance will cover, but it's still a hassle. There is theft in those. You get new employees, and a lot of times when a new employee starts, they're broke, take something, and that was easy, and they keep taking it.
Or they just deliver it to the wrong address because their pin on their phone says so.
Oh, yeah. We had 1,000 ounces of silver the other week delivered to the restaurant
next door. Yeah. Because it pinned on his map that way.
That's where the ping was on my Google map. I'm like, you don't know how to read?
You don't read the address?
Yeah, they do that. That happens sometimes.
AG said, what is your take on sorting copper pre-82? Is it worth the time for small time sorter? I mean, if you want to keep it and hold it.
If you have free time, yes, it could be worth the time. You can melt them down for art purposes. If you were melting them down for the metal, just to cash it in, that is illegal. So if you melt it down and you make like a sunflower or a little bronze horse or whatever, yeah, that's legal. But for me, it's not worth it because it's just not enough time.
Here's another one. Which way are you leaning? Will there be blanks left to mint? Some 2026 pennies.
That's what I think there will be some blanks left. Whether there's going to be enough to put any substantial mintage out, that's another story, folks. That's a totally another story. Well, Wilson. Y'all seen that Tom Hanks movie, Wilson? That soccer ball? He delivered.
I think it was a volleyball. Man.
Whatever, volleyball.
He didn't deliver the volleyball.
No, he delivered the package with the wings. He wouldn't open it.
He lost the volleyball, man.
Yeah.
That was his friend.
Illegal. Yeah, it is illegal if you melt them for the metal. It's not like the silver coinage where they had a law passed or whatever they call that to make it legal to melt.
Gold Dragon said, are you setting up in Joplin next month? Yeah, I don't think so.
Yes, in December I am.
Oh, you are?
On the 13th, I'm going to be, for you folks that make it down to St. Louis, St. Charles area, St. Louis, Missouri area, there's I don't remember which hotel it's at, convention center or whatever. It's down across from the airport. On the 13th of November, I'll be there. It's 13th, 14th, and 15th is the show. I'm going to be there on the 13th. So Mike will be set up there. I'm going to go down there for a day. I need to buy some more product. I'm not buying enough. You know what they say? If you ain't buying enough and selling for less than you paid, you're not moving enough product.
Michael LeFew said his last auction win took a slight detour. Yeah, that happens sometimes. They put it on the wrong trucks. Yeah. And it goes to the wrong place.
Took 3 extra days. Hey, at least it got to you, Michael.
Yeah. AG said, advice for starting channel creator.
Dude, pretty simple. You got this phone here. You open this up and just say, hello, and just start recording. If you don't start making videos,
making videos is
it's tough. Hard.
And it's tough to come up with, like, in the beginning, we used to do like 1 video a day, and then we just ran out of stuff to like do videos about, and then we don't want to sit there and beat the horse and be like, gold's up, gold's down, silver's up, silver's down.
Look, I bought a silver eagle today. Oh, look, another day, I bought another silver eagle. You just, I guess, just do like I'm doing here on the chest, just sit down and record something. I gotta start doing more of that.
I keep telling you.
But just, if you don't start, you'll never start. So you just pick up your phone, turn the recorder on, and start talking about something.
To grow a channel, though, is very, very time consuming, and we don't really have time right now.
And that's why we've kind of stagnated. And we're, I think, 24,000, something like that. We grew real fast there for a while.
Yeah,
yes, that's how it works. You just turn the camera on and start making videos. You're gonna get a following. Half the people are gonna hate you, half of them gonna like you, and believe it or not, there's a third half that love you.
Well, and then there's a part that they will like you at first, and then they'll decide they don't like you, so they'll ghost you.
Yeah.
Everybody likes something new, fresh, and shiny, and then after a while it gets old, and so they kick it to the curb.
On your shorts, AG, make your shorts the similar content to your long form videos. That's important because people are expecting something similar. They follow you for the shorts, and then they'll stay with you on your long form.
My best short is these nuts.
I stagnated a long while ago. I know, yeah. We've been stagnant we had 20,000 2 years ago, and now we're like another 4,000.
Yeah. Last verse said, is this dip a correction or someone playing games with ETFs?
I think it's more of a wait and see type thing. What I'm seeing with this is on this correction this time, I've noticed buyers are a little more sparse. They're backing off. They don't want to pay spot. So if spot was 49, they'd want to pay 47, 48. If it's 45, they're just being cautious. I think that's what's happening in the physical market. And I also think that is what is happening in the virtual market, the price you see on Kitco, comics and all that stuff. I think people are just being cautious. They don't want to get a lot of people right now. They remember 2011 where it was up. It went high as 51.47 intraday, but never closed above 50. So. But within a week, it was down to 40. I think that kind of stung some people, and they're being cautious.
Yeah, people
are
scared right now. They don't know what's.
It's going to have to. I think it's going to have to stay up in this high 40 range for a little bit longer before it can get that next leg up. Whether it's a week or a month, I don't know. I don't really want to give a specific time frame for that. But I think, as I said, people are just being a little cautious, trying to make a little money in the process. And some of those people that are being cautious, they're buying and selling the stuff, and they're keeping a little bit of it, and then just trying to get all their money back.
Yeah, but I think that's what's happening. If you can afford to, don't wait for the bottom because there might not be one. All right. Do gold-back merchants use the current gold-back exchange rate? Thanks for any information on this topic. I don't think they do.
Been stacking the gold-back merchants. I don't know if they use the current gold-back exchange rate because sometimes I see that stuff on YouTube. I see it on whatnot. I see that shows. They all kind of have different prices. They do have a recommendation from goldbacks to tell you exactly what you should sell it for. It's just like anything else. You got an SRP, suggested retail price.
I think it's 4 to 5 times the value of melt.
Yeah, but goldback gives the people a suggested retail price, just like when we buy supplies and sometimes from wholesalers that tell us, well, this is what this coin should be selling from. Like if you got bulk on silver rounds and stuff, they'll say, oh, you paid $5 over, you sell for $8 over. And I think that's what's happening with them, but it's like everything else. Nobody's consistent. They're going to, oh, well, if they're selling it for this, if I have to go buy it for another deal, I might want to get $1 more or $1 less to beat the other guys. So everybody's going to do their own thing.
Silver Ocean says the tip, don't wait for the bottom. Well said, squirrel.
I know, right? That's the thing about that Silver Oceans. I've seen so many people wait. And I've done that with, the markets are really getting hit today. And I pulled the trigger on one of my stocks today. And I go, man, it's got to go down to 17. It's got to go, because it's been like 18, 19. It gets down to 16.94. And it goes back up. And finally, I just said, screw it. I'm going to pay $17.20 a share. And I bought me 60 of them. The same thing with silver, guys. You're sitting there waiting for that number to get to a certain level. If it's lower than you have been paying in previous, go ahead and buy it. Don't hesitate. Because if you don't buy it, you won't have it.
Yeah. You might think, oh my God, it's going to get lower. It's going to get lower. And then it shoots up $5. And then you're like, oh man, I'm kicking myself in the ass.
Quite Curious has a question here.
Generic silver rounds, the way to go for lower premiums?
Not at this time. They are the way to go if you want pure silver. But if you want silver to get and have the biggest bang for your buck, 90% is really soft right now on the premiums. A lot of people are selling it at or sometimes a little slightly below melt. Even when we sell it in the store for cash, it's melt. If we sell it online, we had a slight bit of money for the processing fee for the monies and shipping and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, the big guys aren't buying 90%, so people are selling it pretty much at spot or or sometimes you can get it below spot. Yeah.
Can you recommend a book for a beginning Mexican coin collector? Says Warren.
I don't know if they have like specific books.
Not really, no. I just look at the gray sheet and I just look at the prices. I don't really on the world coins.
Yeah.
I don't for the world coins. I don't really get into them. It's all about pricing with me on those. But they do have a book that talks about liberteds. The best thing I can recommend instead of recommending a book, just hit your Google and talk to text and say, what's the best way to collect Mexican coins? Or ask a question about it. AI's got some wonderful answers.
They might have a book out there.
Yeah, there could be a book
that gives you like mintages and stuff, but I know like a lot of times you gotta have like the world book, and it's bigger than the phone books.
If you don't have it, just ask how to collect them. Here we go, Marco Polo.
Yeah, he said, Keith, looks like 90% U.S. silver is the best silver bargain at this time. Would you recommend buying dollars, halves, quarters, or dimes?
I recommend dimes, quarters, because they're smaller. And you've seen what happened with gold. Everybody bought these big ounces, and now they're having trouble getting spot trying to sell them. But the 10th ounces, they're still maintaining a premium above melt.
Yeah.
So that's something important. You're going to need to break that ounce down. And that's why I say quarters, because it gives you that 5 cent on the end. You can mix it with dimes and quarters and come up with any amounts you need.
Yeah. Ty McFadden says Women Encyclopedia of Mexican Money.
I'm not at. Oh. There, yeah, Women Encyclopedia. There you go. Women Encyclopedia. Women does make a lot of literature for coin collecting.
Hi, Brian.
Mysterian.
As a Mexican coin collector, be prepared. As a Mexican coin collector, be prepared to not get every year of the Libertads. The 96 through 99 years are tough, and the 98 is the key date and is like $2,000.
Range. That's right. That is correct. Thank you, Mysterian. They are expensive. I think he is trying to put them together, too, so that's why he knows. He's the guy with the know-how. Here you go. Another guy says Whitman book. So there are companies, that will give you information about the world coins and such. Oh, you got to get the kitty cat? Okay, I'm getting left by myself a minute. Is she squeezing by? Hey, don't knock that off the shelf.
What?
Whenever you tried knocking off the shelf behind me. Oh, I still got my thing. I've been wearing it for a couple hours a day because my thumb, this thumb here, I can't bend it back like that. It hurts. I can't even bend it forward like that either. It's a tough one. You better shut the door for the other cat gets in here. She's crazy like that. But yeah, I do. Getting back to the silver keeps dropping, gold keeps dropping. I noticed gold being it fell as low as I think it may have been lower. I seen it as low as 39.10 at one point today, I think. So I just really think people are just being cautious. Some people are taking profits. I don't think it's anything to worry about if that's what you're asking. I just don't believe it is. Caterpillar Silver says, is this correction or are we crashing straight down like an airplane with no wing? I think it's just a slight correction. People are a little cautious. Having said that, though, if people don't get a little bit of good feelings and want to start buying again, it could continue to do this. I'm not saying it will, but it could. If people don't get the confidence back in silver, and even gold is losing. A lot of people are losing confidence in the continued acceleration of the price.
I feel like the more people sell, the lower it ends up going to, though.
Oh, I feel like a heartburn.
If too many people offload and not enough people want to buy.
And this is another reason why the silver and gold and even the stocks have been going down a little bit because, like Ty McFadden says, the dollar has been gaining strength. That will affect everything. Let's see, where did that? I ain't even got it on this one. So, yeah, there's that.
Get your magic 8 ball out.
Warren Slick. Hey, we got one of those, don't we? We got one somewhere.
Thanks for your advice, everyone. Yeah, we do have one. Should I go get it and then we can just ask questions?
Hey, y'all want to ask the Magic 8 Ball? She probably can't find it, though.
I know it's out there somewhere.
Yeah, good luck.
Unless my grandson took it home.
He probably took it home.
We'll have it for next week.
Yeah, we can. You guys can ask yes and no questions, and
well, it'll be like not very likely, or it sounds like it will,
or no.
No.
Yeah, that's so a quarter. It could possibly buy a tank of gas pretty soon, but that's something I'd be a little fearful for if you get an entire tank of gas for a quarter, because it's already a couple gallons there. It's like 3 gallons almost in some places.
Yeah, how much is it? Yeah.
You know, gas is just under 3
here.
Yeah,
you can get about 3 gallons of gas for a quarter right now.
It's normally about 1, so that's something you want to be a little cautious about.
I think everything's been out of the norm since like COVID, for real.
Well, I was looking at my stocks and everything in the whole stock market. I was looking at the metals, the gold, the silver, platinum, palladium, even rhodium. Everything's down on the day. Rhodium, it's just kind of even. It's sitting at 8,100 ask. But it's not just the metals, even Bitcoin. Have you guys noticed Bitcoin just dumped to 100,000? And I don't even buy Bitcoin because I don't understand. I'm not going to try. I got too much stuff going on. But there could be money made there. As long as you didn't buy it when it was 122 and now it's 100, then you'd lost 22% at it about.
I think Warren Slick got a sneak peek of my shit show supervisor shirt.
Why you say that?
He said, "Great shirt, Miss Coin Crew."
Who's that?
Warren Slick.
I'm half blind.
That's why I'm looking at my phone. What?
I'm trying to read the chat. It's too small.
Nobody's talking, man.
I know, right? I feel like Mike's not here. Everybody wants to ask Mike questions. They don't want to ask me questions. That's because Mike spends more money.
Well, he goes out. He's like in the pit of it all because he like goes to all the coin shows and stuff, and we just don't have time to.
J-Dog says he's still looking for that crystal ball.
Mustang Dave says, your opinion on how much is too much as far as 90% stacking, asking for a friend.
None. There's no amount that's too much. Or actually, there is one number. It's $1 more than you've actually had.
Or it's when you run out of storage space.
Yeah, if you run out of storage space, then you have enough. But seriously, the thing about what I really love so much about 90% is you still have the face value there and you're getting silver at a great price. So as long as you can still afford to buy it, I wouldn't stop buying it. I would just be a little cautious of who you buy it from. I've noticed some of these online dealers, and I'm not going to name anybody in particular that happens to be one of the biggest online. You buy a roll of their quarters with their named logo on it. We ain't going to name them, though. And you got dateless standing, quarters that are bent or worn. So make sure you buy your 90% off of somebody that does quality control on it.
Hi, Wendy.
See, like I do quality. I give away the junkers and then I sell the good ones.
My silver is worth less than yours, said Wilson.
My silver's not worth anything. I ain't got no silver in my pockets.
No, I don't keep silver in my pocket.
I ain't got it in my hands either. So I ain't got no silver in my hands. But yeah, be cautious where you buy the 90% Mustang. It's important to buy quality because when silver gets higher, and it will get higher eventually at some point where it's unobtainable for a lot of people. But when it gets to that point, every little bit of extra silver on that silver coin is going to make a difference. I mean, what's a thousandth of an ounce right now? That's $4 on gold. So imagine if you lost that thousandth of an ounce in wear on silver, and silver got real expensive. If it got to say $500, now you're talking a lot of money.
Now Marco Polo said, will you have any specials coming up on Black Friday or after Thanksgiving?
I might do something Sunday after on YouTube here. I might have a buy it now that's special.
Morning, John.
Morning. And Cyber Monday, I'll be on Whatnot, so I might do something special over there. Those specials over there don't last.
The special on Whatnot is how to not lose money.
Yeah.
There's a special every day on Whatnot.
Yeah. But I may have a special buy it now over there. But yeah, I'll probably have a buy it now the Sunday after Black Friday. Or not Black Friday. Yeah, it's called Black Friday. Duh.
Yeah, Ty says it feels risky to buy something you might not be able to sell later because the refiners and wholesalers won't buy it.
There has been a lot of talk and a lot of action on wholesalers not buying silver right now. 90%.
They're buying the pure stuff.
Because the problem is right now they can't make money on the 90%, and they have enough.
They don't want to melt it, so
it costs them money to melt it, costs them employees, it costs them the energy to melt it, whether they use gas or electric to melt it. That costs a lot of money. So they're not going to spend extra money on something when they can just buy the pure and flip it back out.
Yeah, they don't have to refine it.
And when you're talking, there's for the average person, enough is never enough for silver. But these guys could have $1 million face in 90%. We don't know how much they hold. It depends on the size of their company. I mean, I have quite a bit myself, and people would think I've got too much, but I don't feel that way.
Gasman said, do you know when the U.S. Mint will start selling the 250th anniversary coins and metals?
Well, the 225th anniversary coins.
250th.
No, the 225th anniversary coins was in 2017. So just fast forward 25 years. Now, if they have a different one for declaring our independence, that would be 2027. But the actual independence are 26. But the actual Constitution wasn't signed to 87. The mint wasn't established until 1792. And then they do anniversary coins for that, which was the 2017 one. So they may be minting something next year for the Declaration of our Independence, which was 1776. So yeah, I would be expecting they will not mint it before next year. The only thing they are authorized to mint outside the year, and that's just a short window, December 15th, they are allowed to start making bullion eagles and bullion buffaloes. I don't even know if they can make the buffaloes. I know they can make the silver and gold eagles. But they can make that 15, they can start minting them 15 days ahead or 16 days ahead of the new year to meet ordering demand. But they also stop early too.
Hello, runs with Bigfoot. And Adam Jam says, hello, friends. Will we see an uptick on prices of common piece and Morgans with everybody saying they're sending them to the refiners? Well, I mean, there's already uptick because the melt on them is like $38.
Yeah, so I think we're going to continue to see an uptick in them. And if silver does happen to swing down just a little further, I don't think we're going to see much lower than a $40, $42 retail for a while. Even if it's silver stays right where it is, you can find some a little cheaper elsewhere.
Yeah. It's almost unheard of to get Morgans at melt.
Yeah, but it's because
they're numismatic, man. They're
collectabilities.
They're snowflakes.
With the Marine Corps Silver Eagle hold its value down the line. I think the all of the armed service privy eagles, the proof ones, not the Unk one. What was the first one? That was an
Army? I don't know.
One of them, I think it was the Army, and then they'd come back with a proof Army.
The military stuff from the U.S.
Yeah, military
usually holds their money, but it's all debating on, do people still want them? Like, if more people want them than have them, then it'll stay up in price. But if nobody cares about them anymore, then they'll probably go down.
Yeah, military's been around for a little bit, so yeah, there's a lot of demand. Eventually, the demand on the Buffalo will ease off the 2001. Just not yet. It's came down a little bit.
Hi, David Rubin.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Get a little dizzy. Lights mess with my eyes.
I think it's because the gnat flew by or something. Hello, 49 Spine. Good evening. Yeah.
Navy here, I know, right?
There's always people
I was in the Navy.
Military stuff, so. the military stuff does tend to keep its value from the mint.
A lot of the stuff from the mid 90s modern commemoratives, those are pretty good. Some of them aren't, but some of them are. Semper, brother.
Semper.
Yeah, that's Marines, dude.
That's Marines, yeah.
That ain't Navy.
What's the Navy?
I don't even remember. I think Semper Fi is Marines.
Yeah.
Hoorah.
Hoorah. What's the Navy? Don't drown.
We're in the Navy now.
Don't
drown.
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Iceberg, straight ahead.
So, yeah, good evening, 49's fine. We do appreciate everybody hanging out. We do appreciate your thumbs up, your comments.
Tomorrow, our Whatnot show is at
4:30.
4:30 Eastern time. So bookmark it, man, if you want to
bookmark it. I did add 4 new shows for December over there. So, yeah, bookmark them. Good thing about Whatnot is you just go and you give a credit card and it charges you right then. You don't even have to worry about nothing, claiming or nothing. It's just everything's claimed right then as soon as you pay for it. Or win it for free.
Ty said Navy equals tip of the spear, and Doug Shipley says haze, gray, and underway.
Well, that's a slogan we used to say.
He's like, do be jealous of Semper Fidelis.
Man, I got heartburn going on.
Oh, I took a pill before I came because I had heartburn. You'd think the water would help you, though.
No, I think that's what's doing it. It's getting my heartburn.
2,000 square yards of silver.
I'm going to try to make it, guys. I got 15 more minutes. I try to go for an hour.
Stay alive or someone will take your stuff.
Oh, yeah, Wilson, no doubt about that, dude. I got to stay alive. How's the thumb, sir? Dude, I did it again. I usually take a shower right before the show, here about an hour before the show. Here I am washing my hair. I got my thing on. I'm washing my hair and I go, ow, ow, ow. Because every time I take this thumb and bend it, it just hurts. I guess I gotta stop washing my hair. Or maybe do it with one hand. I just can't, I just don't, I gotta do both hands.
You need to rub the area of your thumb.
I've been doing that. Yeah. That's right, John. Right there, buddy.
Don't drop the soap.
That's a cool trick on the human biology. Age.
I think something's pulled. Papaya.
I think I sprang it or slept on it wrong. I'm not really sure.
Silver Ocean says, have you tried papaya? Somebody said celery helps with heartburn too.
That white chalky stuff helps with heartburn too.
He said you have to wash your hair like I do, with one hand.
Woo! That's too hard. I can't.
I have way more hair than you, and I can wash my hair with one hand. Gout of the thumb.
No, there's nothing wrong with it.
His thumb is from clicking the mouse too freaking much.
Too much hitchhiking in the same direction. Yeah, I gotta go the other way. Hey, let's not go this way. Let's go this way. Yeah, something. It's not like bending back so much. It's bending it forward. You can hear these those.
Well, it didn't help. It didn't help that he was playing toss the ball with the grandson either.
Oh, he knocked me down. I thought I was playing football for a minute.
I know. Keith almost did a backflip. My grandson ran into him, and
I just went.
He went back, and he almost flipped over a second time. I was laughing after I found out he was okay.
Don't let it fool you. She was laughing before. She laughed as soon as
I waited to make sure that you were still breathing and everything, and then I laughed my ass off.
That's what she says now. No, I don't do video games. It's the mouth. Well, we bought a printer that prints these little labels, 1 to 200 for our show over there on the Whatnot. And I gotta click my thumb, and I'm ordering a different label maker because it's not doing it. I gotta click each label independently.
He has to print them
so
out.
So we ordered a Dymo this time because we can't get the program to make this one run right. And I could get it printed in 5 seconds. If I had them all, it takes me like an hour almost to print 200 labels. One by one. Ow! I'm sitting here explaining. I'm going one by one by one, and I'm clicking my. Didn't even realize it. I did lift a lot of silver a few weeks ago. There's no doubt about that. That could have been, actually, I think that's about when it started hurting too. Now to come think about it, it might have been all that silver we bought.
Yeah, one thing there, it says she was laughing on the way down, and when you got up. No, nowadays when you fall, you just lay there for a little bit.
Oh yeah, you don't get back up.
No,
you gotta make sure you're okay before you attempt to get up.
That's what I do. I just lay there for at least 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, it's our bodies, dude.
Sprained your thumb, count as money.
I don't count a lot of money anymore.
He's always on his phone.
I'm like, here, count this. I get the wife to count a lot. I don't know how she don't have a sore thumb right now.
She's
always shipping stuff.
No, like my wrists. I mean, everything's so sore that I just freaking ignore it now. Of course, I have a way higher tolerance to pain than you do.
Well, I'm not being sexist, but you've had babies before. I haven't.
Well, I didn't shoot a baby out of my hand.
But still, you're talking about tolerance of pain.
Yeah.
Women, I don't care. And I'm not being sexist. Women can tolerate pain more than guys.
Most generally, yeah. I'm younger.
That too. She's like 5.5 years younger than me.
Gold Dragon. Yeah,
she's one of them cougar girls, or what do they? No, I'm a cougar guy, so I don't know. Okay, here we go.
You're just a normal guy.
What type of fractional gold do you recommend for gold investing stacking? New gold, I recommend 10th ounce gold eagles or any 10th ounce thereof. Pure. Old gold, I recommend the 2.5s. I wouldn't go down to the ones because there's bigger premium on those.
What's the oddball one that hardly anybody buys? So it tends to like go
quarter. The half goes up more than the others, but it's so expensive now. I'd recommend switching to the quarters. I've always, over the decades, I've recommended if you want a coin to go up numismatically on the modern gold eagles, I've recommended quarters and halves, and I still give that recommendation. This heartburn's starting to get me, folks. I don't think I could stay.
J Dog says every time when he wakes up in the morning, he goes, "Am I okay?"
I'm not okay. Mm-hmm. Guys, thanks for hanging with me tonight. I'm gonna have to cut it short. It's getting to me. Leave a thumbs up. I'll see you next time.
Appreciate y'all.
Bye, guys.